back. And while I was gone, I learned that, unless I'm mistaken, having all this grass inside the structure is a big part of why all this livestock is in here. And since the livestock tends to drive me a little bit nuts, I'm going to see what I can do about getting rid of it. So the first step is to get rid of all the dirt inside the place. And I'm just going to fill it in with cobblestone. And we'll find out if that bit about the grass and dirt inside calling or being a reason the livestock keeps coming around. Yes, I know I should be using a shovel for this. I don't feel like taking the time to make another one. Probably not. And yes, I'm going to be speeding things up a lot when I'm doing repetitive stuff, because I know that can get boring to watch. Okay, I'm switching to voiceover here, because I got so wrapped up in doing this that I actually forgot to keep up the commentary and talking through it. I just went on without saying anything. And well, what I'm thinking about for once this floor situation is all taken care of and I've cleared all the dirt out of here, is I'm going to continue the glass floor all the way across to where it meets up with the glass wall in the back. And then future levels, of which there are going to be many, they will have stone or wood floors. Because this glass floor, while it looks great and it's a really cool idea, it was a really big pain in the butt to build, because there were a lot of times when I had a lot of trouble seeing where the glass was to attach the next piece. So I won't be doing that again. It was just too much of a pain in the butt to do it that way. As far as how many floors, there's going to be several. 10 or 15 at least, because I want this thing to be big enough that it can be seen for as far as the eye can see, as like if I'm an island or two away or 3 or 4 hills away or something like that, get up on top of a hill and look, I should be able to see this tower with its lights, and that way be able to find my way back. And of course I'm going to also have to do something about closing up the opening that leads into the underground part of the south side area, and finish all that off, because I don't want things getting in down there, because eventually I am definitely going to be expanding that and actually building down there, although not right away. Much better. Nice clean stone courtyard. Place a few torches. Also, since this recording was made, this morning I got the 1.4 update, which if you don't have that, if your Minecraft program didn't ask you if you wanted to update or present that option to you, then you check the force update box and when you're logging on, and it'll update it. The new update has in it some neat little things. They've added tameable wolves. Apparently they appear in snowy, mountainous, wooded regions, and you can apparently tame them, and they will follow you around. I saw one video by a guy who was trying them out, and apparently they also attack whatever you're attacking, so they help you. This is good. They've also added cookies to the list of things that you can make. I don't know if the cookies have any significant features to them, or even how to make them right now, but that's interesting. They've also set it up now so that if you sleep in a bed, it resets your spawn position, which is really cool, because if your spawn position is like way far away from where your new current main base is, then it would be good to reset that to somewhere closer to where you actually need it to be, somewhere useful. They've changed the Minecraft logo, and I'm not sure if that's a big deal or not. It looks a little bit more rounded, a little more smooth. It's got cracks in it. It looks kind of, I don't know, I want to say worn, but that's not quite right. And the A in Minecraft has a creeper face. They've also changed it so that when you're climbing a ladder, if you hold shift, you will hold on to the ladder and not fall off when you stop to place blocks and whatnot. That's good. And also, spiders will no longer trample your crops. If you've had a problem with spiders trampling crops, then that won't happen anymore. They've also added a lot of the infrastructure and stuff for statistic lists and achievements and such. That stuff isn't active yet. They've just put in the base code that supports it. And so that's going to be interesting when they finally get that turned on. As for this here, what I'm going to do is that the next time, in the next video after this, you will see that this area will have all been finished off, and I'll be ready to start on something sort of newish. I wasn't going to do anything with this game while offline, but honestly, there are some things that just plain need to be taken care of. Once I've said all I had to say about them, I just need to go ahead and get them done, and so on. So, we'll catch you next time.